You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today's tip comes from Marcos Serna. Marcos is a former Division I athlete and professional triathlete for Team USA. He's currently a senior account executive at Okta. His sales accomplishments range from being a 2-time AE of the quarter at Okta to SDR of the year at Optimizely. Here he is.
A lot of the times it's pretty hard to come up with new outbound campaigns, whether you're a SDR or even an AE. And the reason why is because everyone's going after the same accounts, right? And you're trying to book time with, different executives from, different organizations. And so to stand out is something that a lot of sales reps are trying to do, but fail. And so one quick solution that you can do, and something that I like to call the warm referral campaign or the champion campaign, is what you're going to do is you're going to want to connect with your current customers and your champions, right, on LinkedIn. And so say, for example, you have a champion at Oracle, right? Maybe that's one of your key accounts. And so by connecting with that person on their LinkedIn, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to access their connections via Sales Navigator. And when you do that, you can then search to see who they are connected to and see if they're connected to any of your other target accounts, right? So you can do a company search based off their connections. Maybe say, for example, one of your other target accounts is Intel, right? Now you can go in and see if your champion is connected to anybody at Intel or other organizations. Now, the really cool thing with this is that you're going to be able to send warm emails to these newer prospects. And, I just use a simple subject line connected to blank, which is your champion's name, right? So connected to Ray, connected to John Smith, etc. And as far as like quantifiable impacts, your open rates will increase significantly. You're going to be able to book more meetings, right? And generate a lot more relevant pipeline, right? Because it's, people like to buy from people they know, right? And so it kind of builds that good familiarity, right? So that's my action and tip of the day. And as far as my call to action, feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn, Marcos Serna. I always love meeting new people. And then also I host my own sales podcast as well, which is a Sales Life. So feel free to connect there.
To connect with Marcos on LinkedIn and for a link to check out his Sales Life podcast, just click over to DailySales.Tips/970. Once you've done that, be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip. Thanks for listening.